Okay, so
You say something?
I was just gonna record another Bleach video and, call it a day because I've been doing that shit for a fat minute now. But when you go on the internet and you just hear some like really obnoxious shit and you're just like, bro, we gotta like talk about this today, like right here, right now type of shit. That's what I got going on here right now. Well, a lot of you, if you've seen Bleach, you're probably acquainted with Naruto. That show, with the spiky yellow-haired guy.
Harder, Daddy. What? What?
So we're actually gonna be talking about Sakura of all people, right? And this shit's about to get ridiculous. Like I might go off this video. There's a lot of people out there, they're Sakura down players. They're just sitting there like, she's trash. She's barely even tuning level. She gets one shot by like everybody. She's basically fucking Kiba. She doesn't do like shit throughout the series, like not even a little.
You're a useless character and nobody loves you!
And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, bro, what even? Like, there's no fucking way. Like, she's like, well, low key, she's actually one of the strongest characters in the fucking series, which, that's hard to believe. Like, take a look at her fucking feats. They're fucking ridiculous. So to start off, Sakura, right? Originally got hyped up in the series, but Kakashi is having insanely good chakra control, better than Naruto and Sasuke's. She was good at Genjutsu. She might even surpass the 5th Hokage or some shit. It's just like, bro. And then she proceeds to do nothing throughout the series until we get into Shippuden, where, she fights Sasori with Shio and shit, and, they wreck his ass. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, but then, we don't really get anything after that until we get into the war arc. That's when shit gets ridiculous. Like, that's when shit hits the fan and, we get to see Sakura like we've never seen her before. Sakura, she basically pops up with Sasuke and, they go off with Naruto. They do the whole three-way deadlock type of thing. Hiruzen's got that whole thing going on in his brain. He's just sitting there like, oh shit. It's just like the three-way deadlock all over again, except these guys are way fucking stronger. So the reason Kishimoto actually put this whole moment actually into the show is to symbolize that, they're all on like the same level, like they've all reached a new level of power. Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. And Sakura, which is crazy. I know, it's crazy. Like, it's hard to believe that somebody like her would actually reach that level, right?
Nobody going to stop me. Nobody.
Or it's just, Naruto's constantly being compared to the 4th Hokage and even Hashirama himself, and it's just like to think that Sakura would actually be able to reach a level to where it's just, she's that fucking powerful. Like, it's ridiculous, I know, but it happened, and it only continues to even get more ridiculous. So and one of her feats, too, is fucking nuts. Everybody remembers Madara, right? Everybody? That one guy, basically manipulated the entire show, did all this other crazy shit, Hashirama's rival, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, he's an Uchiha, some shit like that. Sakura actually takes a hit from actually one of his rods. She survives, too, which is fucking nuts. She literally takes a rod, like, she literally takes the rod, and she doesn't die, which is kind of nuts, because these are the same truth-seeking orbs and same rod that it was said that if Might Guy, like if he got hit by them even once, it would kill him. And Sakura didn't die. And it's even crazier when you think about it, because what do his rods do? They fucking negate ninjutsu and genjutsu. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, she takes a shot from him. And what is Sakura's ability? Like when she uses the 100 healings, because I know people are going to bring that shit up. It's a ninjutsu ability. Like, it's not because of her hack that she survives. She literally takes a shot from it and doesn't die. Like, if you think about how insane that is, and it's from a Madara that's even stronger, too. A Madara that not only got the God Tree on top of his already, Rikudo mode, but he also gets his other Rinnegan, and Sakura still takes a hit and doesn't die. If anything, she has more durability than Might Guy, and it's insane, like, to think that she would actually take a hit from Madara and still survive. Like, the fact that she might you know, be able to take punches from Guy or all these other people and, you know, still not die. And like I said, it gets crazier too, because she also has another feat where she actually punches fucking Kaguya to stun her and stop her from, you know, doing her jutsu so they can fucking seal her. And it's just like she hits fucking Kaguya, of all people. Somebody who's even stronger than the Madara I just talked about. And it's just like, bruh, she hit fucking Kaguya. And it's just like, you think that she's not only able to take shots from these people, but she's also able to hit them back. Like I said, she would totally fuck up Might Guy. She would fuck up Hashirama. She would fuck up Minato, all these other people. Like, she's just so much stronger. We also have one more feat to go over too, real quick. As insane as that sounds. Like, there's not just two, there's actually three. So, Naruto's clones, right? You know, in a 6-path state, you know, they're all like limbo Madara level bullshit, like strong, you know, so they're all relative at least to 6-path power, because, you know, clones are fractionally as strong as their user. And it's crazy because the clone, like, when Obito, right, like, when they're trying to search for Sasuke and they're trying to bring Sasuke back, right, and they're sitting there going, like, we need to bring Sasuke back, otherwise we're fucking toast, like, we're all gonna die. And then, you know, the clone literally says, hey, why don't you use my chakra? That should give you enough energy so you can open a portal and, you know, you can bring fucking Sasuke back. And then Obito looks at him and says, no, your chakra's not going to be enough. Like, we wouldn't even be able to open the portal once. Like, or well, calmly, whatever the fuck. Sakura just sits there and she's just like, hey, what about my chakra? I should be able to do it. And, you know, Obito's like, yeah, great idea. And they not only open, like, you know, one, but they open several fucking, like, portals. Like, you know, they do it several times with Sakura's chakra. Like, and it's just like, bro, not only does she have the ability to, like, take hits from these guys, punch back, but she's also got chakra that's relative too. And it's just like, bro, in what world is Sakura only like Chunin level or even Kage level? Like, if anything, she's shown that she's 6-path level. And like I said, like, it's nuts. I blame this on Kishimoto because he doesn't really show the progression of Sakura like he does Naruto and Sasuke. It's like, you know, Naruto, right? Like, you know, when we get to Shippuden, it's just like, you know, he learns the Rasen Shuriken, gets a buff from that, gets Sage Mode, you know, and he completes his Rasen Shuriken, and then, you know, he gets KCM like 1, and then he gets KCM 2, and then it's just like he stacks Sage Mode on top of that, and then it's just like, okay, he gets 6 paths, and it's just like, what do we get with Sakura? It's just like, oh, I learned that jutsu, you know, where you can punch really hard, and then, you know, my medical ninjutsu is better. And then it's just like we go all the way to the war arc, and it's just like she's competing with Naruto and Sasuke, and she only continues to get more powerful, and now she's like throwing fucking hands with these guys. And it's just like, bro, like, when, where, what, why, and how? It's a Dragon Ball Super situation all over again, you know, where people get like wanked into like being relevant again, like, you know, for some fucking reason. The best answer I probably have is that, you know, Sakura like just stored up a shit ton of chakra, and then if she released like the 100 healings, that it was like a way stronger version than the one Tsunade was using, considering Tsunade needed multiple decades just to stack up the chakra required to open it, and that Shizune couldn't even do it, and Tsunade took multiple decades, and then here's Sakura, who only took a couple years, because it's a way stronger version. She's reached that level. Not to mention that she's probably getting constant Zenkais too from fighting in the war arc. And on top of that, characters do get mental nerfs and buffs from, you know, certain states. So the fact that Sakura also resolved herself to fight alongside them probably gave her a buff as well. And like I said, also on top of that, the Zenkais. She's definitely 6-path level, definitely not weak, probably a top 10 in the verse. Not even, like I said, not even joking. She's probably like top 10. I mean, she's behind basically everybody who uses 6-path powers, and she's above Might Guy in 8 gates, which I fucking know. Like, people are gonna lose their shit, but, you know, that's just how it is. Thank you for watching.